and gents, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for all the love and support that you've been showing for this series so far. This is another episode of NBA 2K25. So in this episode, we're gonna play our NBA debut. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for that. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. We're gonna go to the stadium right now, play our first game against the Boston Celtics, which is gonna be tough for sure. Yeah.
Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your manager set up.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game 24/7.
Something wrong with our training facility?
It doesn't have any candy in the vending machines. No, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any excuses. You know how it is.
I do. Yeah. And that work ethic of yours is something we all love about you.
Thank you.
You're going to fit our culture like a glove.
Well, I'm excited to be here. I feel like this is a perfect place to start my career.
Fantastic. Well, then why don't we talk about our goals for the season then? As a former player, I understand how important it is for an organization to clearly communicate its expectations, and I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page to start the season.
Let's do it.
We believe we have the talent to compete for a championship, but we don't consider ourselves the favorites.
What do you mean by that?
If we don't reach the conference finals, we've failed. If we don't win a championship, that'd be painful, but acceptable.
Hold on, Cliff, I can't approach a season with that perspective. I only have one goal in mind, and that's to win a title, period.
And I'm wired the same way, and that is my goal too. But my job as the general manager is to evaluate the organization with clear eyes. And our current roster compared to the other contenders, it wouldn't be fair to say that we have failed if we didn't win the championship. It would be fair to say that we failed if we don't reach the conference finals. Does that make sense?
For you, sure. But for me, it's title or bust. I don't...
Understood. Understood. This is just me being completely transparent with you. All right, speaking of, we need to talk about your personal goals for the first half of the season. Coach, over to you.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
Okay.
This is a collaboration.
That's great, because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be.
Visualizing.
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like meditation and manifestation, that sort of thing?
Well, why don't you manifest some opinions on this list of potential goals for the first half of the season? Let me know if anything speaks to you.
You want me to just pick one?
There's a lot to work on at this level. Always. And you'll do a little bit of everything, but we find that giving our players a list of specific goals to work on for the first half of the season is the best way to drive development.
All right, I'm with it.
It also allows us to give you some milestones to track your progress. We'll even highlight on our schedule some key games to use as measuring sticks.
That's that communication that you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Pick a goal.
So we have NBA Cup champion, rookie riser, ultimate rival, road warrior, and matchup nightmare, and offensive juggernaut, and best of the best. Okay, so I think I feel like I want to win a championship at the end of the season, so I think this one is the best. So and good thing it's named best of the best. So it's prepare for a championship run by testing yourself against the best teams in the league. So this is gonna boost our outside shooting against the top 5 teams in the league. So if we have good outside shooting with the players that we have on this team, then and we're winning games against the best teams in the league, then surely we should win a championship. I was also gonna choose the NBA Cup one, but that's only gonna increase our team chemistry, of which I think, looking at the schedule, we're going to play the 76ers, the Nets, the Hornets, and the Magic. It should be like it's not that bad of a schedule considering the team we have. So yeah, I'm going to choose this best of the best one and see
I
how
want to
it
be the
goes.
best team in this league. Everything else is secondary, whatever it takes.
It's easier said than done.
I'm here to share my focus, right? That's what we're doing.
It is, but I'm just letting you know this is one of the harder goals on this list. It's about taking down the best of the best.
But if we are who we think we are, then we're going to have to do that anyway. We're here to win championships, right? This just underlines it and puts everything in bold.
Indeed it does. I'm looking forward to seeing how you fare against the elite of the elite.
I'm looking forward to making this organization proud.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. One more thing.
Yep.
We got Media Day coming up.
Oh, I love Media Day. It's always been fun for me as a fan, so this will be cool.
Our PR director, Donna Chase, she's going to walk you through everything. She's great. You're going to love her. Brian, anything you want to add?
Just keep working. Yeah, we'll talk more about your spot in the rotation as we get closer to the season opener.
All right. Appreciate your time. Look forward to building something special here.
So do we.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
Social media is blowing up.
Might take home one of the chicken strips from here.
Everyone's talking about me, so it's gonna be a good game. Season opener against the Celtics, that's a big game.
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me you're one of the best PR people in pro sports.
Well, I'm not sure Mr. Wells has the requisite experience to make that call, but I'm glad he thinks highly of me. Shall we talk Media Day?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, this is all pretty standard fare, and I know Mr. Wells signed you up for media training over the summer, so there shouldn't be anything you can't handle.
You can call him Patrick. We're not that formal with each other.
If that's your preference.
It is.
Wonderful. We've also secured you an interview with 2K Tip-Off magazine. If all goes well, you will be the cover athlete for their upcoming issue.
Wow, that sounds fun.
It is important to note that this interview will not be conducted by our in-house content team, which means anything you say can be published, especially if it's sensational or controversial in any way.
It's noted.
I'm gonna be upfront with you, MP. I'm a team employee, first and foremost. And it's my job to make sure this team is seen in the best light possible. You make the team look good, we'll be on great terms. You make the team look bad, and we will have a problem. But I have no reason to doubt your character. By all accounts, you're a responsible, smart, considerate young man. And it's because I respect you that I want to put my cards on the table.
Thank you.
Are we clear?
Crystal clear, Miss Chase.
Please, call me Donna. Now, whenever you're ready, you can take that elevator to the practice facility and start your interview.
Why is everyone so aggressive, bro? The coach is so aggressive. Donna's so aggressive. Like, what's going on? Everyone's always on our case.
Let's quiet him down.
Let me talk to the coach and hear what he has to say.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
I've never come off the bench a day in my life, Coach.
That's pretty much the case for every player in an NBA locker room, until they get to the league.
Right? Of course.
There's no nice way to say this, so I'm gonna put it bluntly. You've got an established player in front of you. You want his spot, you're gonna have to take it from him.
Okay. That makes sense.
This team is a meritocracy. You get the minutes you earn. Nothing's given. It doesn't matter what your draft position is or how much you're getting paid. You get it done out there on the court, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
So just so I'm clear, how do you make that decision? Like, will you let me know when I've done enough to become a starter?
Yeah, we've got some milestones we want to see you hit. You hit them, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
So I need to outperform Josh Hart in 5 games in order to get into the
This is all
starting
pretty
lineup.
straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I can see that, and it's much appreciated, Coach.
Good, now get ready. It's almost game time.
All right. I'll see you later, Coach.
See you.
I guess it makes sense. I mean, you can't just like get drafted onto the Knicks and just instantly be chucked into the starting lineup, unless you're like a generational talent, of which I don't think we are. So yeah.
I'm telling you, Hunter, best movie I've seen in the past 20 years for
Wow.
sure. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so I have to check it out.
definitely.
Hey, can I ask you one last question?
Of course, shoot.
So you grew up in Illinois, about a couple hours outside Chicago, right?
Right.
And I know you're too young to have watched Jordan's Bulls in the moment, but I was wondering, How has his legacy affected you as you developed into the player you are today?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna say this. That's a strange question. Like, how has MJ's legacy affected me? I mean, what does MJ's legacy really have to do with me? That's my opinion, but I'll just answer what he's asking.
MJ's legacy. Man, if you're a hooper from Illinois, that shadow that he casts, it follows you everywhere.
Felt bad, yeah.
Yeah, people, they still talking about looking for the next MJ, like LeBron never happened.
Still, being from Chicago, that's a pretty heavy burden trying to live up to that.
It is, and it isn't. I don't put pressure on myself for results. I put pressure on myself to work. If I put in as much work as possible, I'll live with whatever happens.
So you're not trying to one-up the GOAT?
Oh, nah, man. I'm trying to learn from him. How he continued to evolve as a player, how he balanced taking over a game and still keeping his teammates involved. Do I think that I have greatness? Of course. But it's not about comparing myself to MJ. It's about maximizing my gifts and my talents and using them in a way that leads to us winning more games. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about, winning games. And that's what I hope to do here.
Nicely done. I can see that media training's paying off.
I was just honest, mostly.
But you didn't give them any bulletin board material, okay? It shows maturity and restraint. Look, I get it. Tooting your own horn feels really good when you've earned it the way you have. But you know what? The real pros, they let their game do the talking.
MJ did not hold back on saying bold statements.
But
Come
you're
on.
thinking MJ once he was MJ. He didn't come into the league talking like that.
Okay.
And you know why? Because that sort of thing doesn't fly when your teammates don't know if you can back it up.
All right, that makes sense.
Good.
I hear you, Donna.
All right. Now they're ready to take some photographs, and it sounds like they're considering you for the cover.
Okay, that's what's up. So, you got any advice for me?
Pose in a way that reflects your public persona, okay? You know a picture's worth 1,000 words.
Okay.
All right. Why don't you head over there now? They're all set up for you.
Thank you as always.
Good luck.
Thank you.
MP, huge fan.
What's up, man? How you doing? You
Good.
all right?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, this is what we'll be shooting today.
All right. Stand
Yeah.
right here.
Right there. See some of your best poses.
All right, man.
That's a funny pose. No, I'm just gonna be confident.
Oh, that's the magic right there. Yep. Hold that. Perfect.
All right.
We got all
bet.
we need.
Cool. Hey, you know when this issue comes out, man?
I don't know the exact date, but follow us on social, and it'll be up there first.
All right. I got you, man. Thanks.
All right, MP.
Yep. Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Yeah, not really. If I want to be a starter, then I got to outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah. Hey, that seemed fair.
Yeah, it's sports. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, not to bring any extra motivation or anything like that, but only starters get endorsement deals, right?
I already know. Dudes on the bench ain't getting no shoe deal.
They're not. Not right now, but that day will come.
Okay.
For right now, let's just take this in. We in the league. I mean, you ever visualize something like this?
You know what, P, man? I never really thought about what the tunnel looks like, man.
No. I'm not talking about the tunnel. I'm talking about right here. You and me, you getting ready to play in your first NBA game.
Honestly, no. Nothing prepares you for this, man. No matter how many high-pressure situations that you face, this is different, man.
Or what about that open run I got you an invitation to? Things got a little heated between you know who, yeah?
Well, yeah, that was dope, but we didn't have 20,000 people watching us, man.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's different.
All right, then.
It's different.
Hey,
It's
hey.
different.
Yeah.
But hey, look, though, I ain't gonna hold you up. I know you gotta go win that game.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, so make Plainview proud, yeah?
You already know what it is, P.
You know.
Plainview.
So we're gonna choose big hops first because this is quite good. I've used it before. It's a decent one. And then this post move one, my friend keeps telling me to take more shots in the post, so I'm probably just gonna do that more, I guess. Yeah, and see. No, in fact, I'm gonna betray his advice and use. Where's the other one? Oh wait, yeah, I'm gonna use this one. Yeah, this is pretty good because I like shooting from the mid-range, so I'm gonna take that one.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Right, I think we've dilly-dallied enough. Let's get into this first NBA game. I don't think we're gonna get many minutes this game, so we're gonna have to capitalize on the minutes that we do get. So yeah. Good start in the warm-up. Looks like we're shooting pretty good. We actually do have a post move, to be fair. We have a good post fadeaway. Saying that, then I miss. I probably would have made that if that guy's ball wasn't there. Hey!
Fans, and now the presentation of the award ceremony. And now, the NBA champion Boston Celtics. Your head coach is Joe Mazzulla. Xavier Tillman Sr. Get on your feet for the NBA champion, Boston Celtics.
Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now, New York starting five. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point. And for Boston, Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at 7. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. And Grant, a look here at MP, this year's first-round draft pick. He grew up outside of Chicago, and what a moment for him to enjoy his first NBA minutes.
And you talk to MP about his time growing up.
I just thought to leave that championship ceremony in, just in case you guys wanted to see what it's like. But yeah, it kind of sets the tone for this game. It's going to be a really big one. Two of the best teams in the East, so yeah, it's going to be a tough game for sure. Yeah. So I'm just going to skip to my minutes, and we'll see how we do when we get into this game. This will be me in with 35 seconds left, bro.
Horford's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Hauser comes in for White, and Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday.
I look like such an NPC. Now we need to update our drip after this game.
So it's Boston now. It's a 13-point game. Now here's Brown. McBride covers.
I don't trust Jason Tatum, bro. He's gonna blow by me, bro.
We've got 22 seconds
good defense.
Left in the opening quarter. And the Knicks shooting an incredible 61%.
Hold up, bro. Hold up. I want to take the last shot.
And here's MP.
For the one time. 5, 4, 3. Oh, yeah, that was a bad shot.
The New York Knicks in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped.
Probably should have gone for the layup there.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter.
Or at least I'm still in the game, so that's good.
Has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They started this one on a mission.
I did the best I could. I hate guarding Jason Tatum, bro. He's just so quick.
Second chance shots.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
All right, let's go to the sideline. We've got something on MP.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of anticipation for the rookie MP as he makes his NBA debut tonight. I caught up with him before the game and asked if he had any reflections on his journey here, and he said,
that's our first NBA bucket right there. Oh no. That just ruined the whole moment.
It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Horford, a screen on Payne. Here's Pritchard. Off target from three-point range. New York leading by 14. And the Celtics far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
That's our first assist of the game. I'm seeing us actually getting to the starting lineup quite early. Because I feel like the thing we have above Josh Hart is height. Because he's pretty short and he's playing power forward. So that's like kind of a disadvantage. Oh.
From outside the arc, and the shot is good on the assist.
Yeah, I failed to box him out.
Hauser's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Payne pass to MP. Outside Payne. Back to MP. Bridges with it, launches it, drains the triple.
That's another assist.
Bridges has got his second bucket on the... Now Tatum, the three. Tatum with another miss. MP against Tatum.
Why didn't he dunk there, bro? You should have dunked it.
4 points now in the quarter.
I got him on the pump fake.
He tries to carve.
Screen by Robinson. And here's Payne outside. Offensive rebound with the second effort. And
There we go. Good basketball right there.
Third bucket of the night. Knicks leading by 16. Up top, McBride. MP, the pass to Payne. MP against Tatum. Here's MP. And the sweep
Good shot.
on the rim. That one falls.
Good post fadeaway, bro.
Got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, MP already showing an ability to take what the defense gives him.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum from downtown.
I'm actually on Jason Tatum right now, bro. He's not scoring anything. I've got him in a box.
Outside McBride. Three-pointer.
Money. Oh,
Pritchard pulls it down.
that's tough.
Ooh, that's a tough break.
Struggling to make anything go down.
Oh, yeah, he got me. He got me, bro. There's nothing I could have done about that. He just... Yeah, he cooked me, man.
How about the spring?
Here's Pritchard, defended by Payne. Here's Tatum with the three. Tatum connects on the corner three.
Yeah, this guy is hard to defend, man. I won't even lie. Good shooter. And he's got such a quick first step as well, so... It's hard to stay in front of him.
Shireman grabs a board. Celtics trail by 13. And he's going for
You see what I'm saying? Oh my days. Nah. He's got like 21 points right now.
Lets it fly. Good work defensively by White. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Well, you love watching Karl-Anthony Towns play, guys, because...
And so it's the New York Knicks in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. All right, stick around. We'll
Let's see if this guy's gonna make the half-court shot. Oh, he made it. Bro, this is the first time I've ever seen anyone make it, bro. Every time I watch these, they always miss. That's crazy.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the New York Knicks.
You know, the funny thing is, the Celtics aren't even playing bad right now. We're just like far better than them.
On the wing, MP. Back to Bridges. Towns on a screen. Here's MP. And a big
That's
bounce
tough.
off the rim, but it sinks right
That's
in.
tough, bro. He's actually got a good post forward away.
Making the shot look easy.
Brown looking around. Shakes him. And Brown
Damn.
with the stuff.
Brown so quick off his feet. What a vertical threat he is.
MP right side.
Alright, Aloki wanna pull up for 3 on this one. For the one time.
He shoots.
Oh no, you should have made that.
Horford's got 4 rebounds in the game. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Cornette's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's the Knicks with the ball. They
20
have a
seconds left.
19-point lead.
Wage
Outside
juice.
McBride.
Should I be
Pass to
stingy?
MP.
Take the 3.
Screen by Robinson. Here's MP.
Yay! Let's go.
Buzzer! Wow!
And
Good shot.
credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end.
Mikal Bridges has been on display for the Knicks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
We're actually cooking.
I'm kind of stoked.
They gave us assist of the game, and we have 12 points so far, so we're actually playing pretty well.
Court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the
You see that, bro? Too easy. Cut him up with a pump fake.
for this game to become competitive.
Luxury tax. So star players in their 30s or players with injury concerns aren't necessarily guaranteed max contracts.
I still have to shoot a
You're
3.
going to see a lot more negotiations.
Come on.
Smart decision-making.
Oh. They said it's a bad shot.
And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics.
I had to shoot a 3, bro. I just had to.
Horford for 3. Kept
Yeah.
alive. Here's Hauser. Here's Pritchard.
Bro, someone get a rebound. You can't be letting Hauser get the rebounds over. Oh no, that's my fault. That's my fault.
Horford does not mind sending a message now and then. How about that easy flush?
Nah, Horford's actually a good defender, so I can't really mess around. Trying to think, what should I do?
The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance.
Here in the second half,
He's been a presence on that first team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now.
Come on,
7
bro.
footers
He's
on
not.
multi-dimensional.
Yeah, he's actually not a good
One
three-point
guy
shooter,
I don't
but
think is talked about enough
that was easy. He was wide open.
Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
Offensive rebound. There's Tatum with the 3.
I was there.
The shot
Nice.
no good.
and this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Anunoby.
Bro, we need to be able to make threes, bro. We just need to be able to make. I'm tempted to shoot again. Switch sides. Ah, that's a bad shot. Oh my days. Nah, I'm gonna stop shooting, bro. I'm ruining my own field goal percentage.
Pass to Pritchard. Bride. Towns a screen on Tatum. Here's MP.
Bro.
On the money from 12 feet away.
That was a bad shot. I thought he was gonna go all the way.
Oh, a wise move by MP. Calling his own
Tatum. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches.
Well, BA, whether we are
Jalen Brunson got
player
cooked.
contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy.
Hey, he
is
got his
typically
get back
that head
though,
coach.
to
I
be
have
fair.
zero problems with the salaries.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Holiday.
That's tough. That's a tough layer.
pretty player. Holiday fights for two there inside.
New York leading by 22.
You see what I'm saying? Josh Hart setting his screens for me, bro. That's.
Driving to the basket.
Hey!
By MP.
Almost gave myself a technical foul for that one.
Boy, the top. Out to Bridges. Pass to Hart. From deep, MP.
3! Oh my days, this guy is terrible at 3-pointers, bro. He's all 3 from the 3-point line. Nah, I need to update my threes, man. I need to do something about that.
And it's White in for Pritchard. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for New York. There's Tatum with the 3. Count it.
You see what I'm saying? We can't be having that, man. We can't be having that.
All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Damn,
Man, there's
what
so
a
much
rebound.
talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic,
Ooh.
Antetokounmpo, or Jokic.
Nah, Josh Hart's different, though. Those offensive rebounds were crazy.
Anthony Edwards as well. It's impressive how they overcome his
Good foul.
tonight. Everyone stepping
Very
in
good
to fill
foul.
the gap.
You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring. But Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
They set me out to end the game. But hey, I played well though. Dropped 18 points. You know, in my NBA debut. It's pretty good. Oh shit, I'm going back. Alright, let me activate all my badges. 1 minute 24 left.
1:24 left in the final quarter.
Wait, I only activated one. But yeah, it's still calm though.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Knicks.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Josh Hart.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end. And
I need to make at least 1 3, bro. Just one. That's not a 3.
Hauser grabs the board.
My days, man. Just 1 3 at least to end the game, bro.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Thank you. Oh, what? I go, what? Why? So why was I subbed back into the game then? Activated my badges for no reason. Now I was cooking though. I played pretty well to be fair. So 18 points in our NBA debut. That's good buckets. That's good basketball. Let's hear what these guys have to say.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever met and a few people you haven't. Most notably, there will be press looking for quotes.
They can hit me up on text too?
They do. And you want to handle this like you would any regular press comment? No comment. You want to answer? Go ahead and answer. Just remember, everything you say is on the record and has an impact. Most importantly, on your team chemistry and your public perception. Okay?
Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high when a game has just ended, okay? All I'm asking is that you take a moment to think before you respond. Words can get twisted easily in the league, and what might seem like a harmless bit of bragging could be taken as a slight. A teammate, by an opponent, a coach, you name it.
I'm under a microscope now.
That's right. All part of the business.
Understood.
Great. If you have any other concerns, press or PR related, you know where to find me.
So this is our first press conference basically. So he says, congrats on your first game in the league, MP. As exciting as that is, it's got to be a little disappointing coming off the bench, right? So I'm just gonna say it's not disappointing because I'm not trying to make anyone angry, you know. But yeah, obviously it is disappointing, but it is what it is. We're gonna have to work our way up into the starting lineup, you know, so it's all good at the end of the day. Let's see what social media is saying actually. London on the tracks, send us something.
Just caught MP's first game. What a debut. Just like his first album going gold, next album going go platinum. Just watch.
That's nice. And then there's all these guys talking about us. Oh, so they actually ended up putting us on that magazine, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, that's another one. Yeah, same magazine, and it's just other guys saying stuff. We'll check out text messages as well. This guy.
All right, you got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work. No shortcuts.
Yeah, correct. Over here is the entrance to our practice facility, and over there is the gym.
Everything all in one place. That's great.
Yep. We made everything as convenient as possible, so there is no excuse to not put the work in. Now, come here. Right here, we've got everything related to your schedule, including those key games we talked about based on your personal goals.
So next game is against the Indiana Pacers, which is actually, well, it's over now, but that's what was going on in the conference finals. Pascal Siakam won the finals MVP, so I thought the Knicks were going to do better and make it to the NBA finals, but yeah, it is what it is. Pacers versus OKC, that's going to be good. So yeah.
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach, you have to put that on a t-shirt.
I'm serious, MP.
I'm serious too. You become
This is a team game. Everything you do both on and off the court affects our ability to win games. Okay, team chemistry is vitally important to our success, and if you do things that negatively affect that, you hurt the team. A press conference answer that rubs someone the wrong way might mean they look you off when you're open, and now we're taking a contested shot instead of an open one. It's all connected, and it all matters. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now rest up, rehydrate, and follow the trainer's plan to a T. Proper recovery is just as important as proper training. And you get back to work tomorrow.
That's funny. Right, ladies and gents, thank you for watching this video. I'm not sure if all of you guys are still here, but yeah, to the ones who are still here, thank you for watching, and hope to see you again in the next video.